Alright, looks like we got a game. We got a Saint across, and let's just get started. 5 blocks already. Pretty nice. No value to speak of, however. We could potentially get Taiyao, so that would be exciting. For example, if we draw around the 8 pin over here, we can just go ahead and drop the 1 pin. Then we had 5 blocks for Taiyao. Now we're Isanten. Yep, we'll still do the same. If we draw on the 8 pin, we can just drop 1 pin. Not a problem, but of course if we draw into Tenpai, we'll just call Riichi. Any other, well, now that's very good. We can just go ahead and take this with a potential for a good weight on the 3-6. Is there any way we can get Taiyao now? I guess we can get it if we draw, like, thinking. Do we ever drop 1 pin to try and get Taiyao? Kind of sus. Yeah, the thing is, this 3-so is gonna be difficult to get Taiyao with. Like, we can potentially get it if we pair up 3-so, but I feel like it's not worth it to look for that. Yeah. Meanwhile, with the 5 pin, well, if we draw 3-6, we're gonna get into Tenpai already, so we're gonna call Riichi. But if we draw 7 pin, we can consider dropping the 1 pin to try and get Taiyao. It does make our shape a little bit worse, but I think it is worth considering because we have no value at the moment. It also allows us to chi for Tenpai, right? So it's not like our acceptance is that much worse than it would be. Also, if we pair up the 5 or the 2, right? Then we can get Taiyao that way as well. So that would be nice. Or those are other draws that the 5 pin allows us to get, I should say. What is this? I think this is just drop 5 man. Yeah. I'd rather have the complex shape in the Pinsu because it's easier to get, It's easier to get Taiyao with the Pinsu shape, as I've said. Now someone's called Riichi. I'm just gonna go ahead and, whoa. Okay. Well, now the 5s are dead, so I'm just gonna go ahead and drop them. They're also safe against the player in Riichi, so I'm not gonna go ahead and drop 1, for example. That would be a little bit too reckless, I would say. This one's interesting. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to drop the 8 pin. That's really not that dangerous. I'm not gonna call for Tenpai, however, even though we have not a lot of turns left. I think we can try and consider, or we can still hope to maybe call Riichi. The next time we, yeah, that's the thing. Like, sure, I guess I'll call at this point, considering it is the third row. Also, the nice thing about calling like this is that even if we draw something dangerous, we can just go ahead and drop the 6 man, right? And potentially still get Tenpai. Like, we can even consider seeing the 4-7. So, I mean, I don't really expect it's gonna come out. But that could be one way for us to continue getting Tenpai safely. Alright, chi the 6, chi the 4-7, and then drop 6 man. It's not a problem at all. Of course, if we draw the 4-7, we can also just drop the 6 man, right? Yeah, the thing is, like, when it's at the 3rd row, I mean, you could have considered calling the 6 man all the way over there as well. But at this point, just getting Tenpai with this hand is the most we can really ask for, is then dealing. I'm fine with dealing here. Or I'm fine with this. I'm fine with pushing this, I should say, even if it could potentially deal in. Okay. What was I saying again? Yeah. Because the value that we get from winning the hand isn't really that much better than, you know, getting the Tenpai payments. Well, it's not really that bad to just call for Tenpai relatively earlier than you, what's it called? Then would be normal, I suppose. Yeah. This one's interesting. I'll just go ahead and drop 8 pin, look for the flush, because we already have 4 blocks for the flush. Definitely not gonna drop the 9-so. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the 3 in now. Again, just heading over to flush. Like so. Easy peasy. Now we just need to draw something around the 9-so, and then we get our 5th block, right? We have value like this because there's white, there's also Dora. so we shouldn't be scared to do this. Definitely can't cheat that, obviously. And we're just gonna go ahead and drop the 7-9. As long as we draw around the 9, so we can get into Tenpai now. Potentially Itsu as well, which could turn this into a Mangan. If we pull in the white, of course, that's also a Mangan. Then we'll just take the 4-7 weight. Player to the right could be getting close as well, or they're trying to flush. That seems possible, considering that they've been dropping lots of tiles from the other suits. Are they going to react to the 8-man? They are not. Okay. Nice thing is that the 9 so is safe against the player to the right now. However, it might be a little bit difficult for us to get the white, considering that... Oh. Well, number one, someone could have a pair. Number two, maybe people are going to be a little bit scared of dropping white at this point. However, that's okay. We can get into Senpai on basically any subs draw. There we go. Senpai. Is that going to deal in? No. But this is 12,000 points, basically. And, give me a second. Is there a reason for us to change this weight? Not really, I think. I mean, you could pull in the white and then get a tanky. Maybe that's okay. Considering that the... What's it called? Yeah, sure. I mean, I guess I'll switch this weight. It means we can pull in the white and then get a 3-6 now. 3-6 weight. That works too. No. Oh, shoot, I screwed up. That was a really bad move. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't want to take 3-10. Do we can? No. I mean, canning would be cute, but it just gives other people value. And even though there is a chance for us to get a Bintan, well, I think it's okay for us to just pass the can. Yeah. But yeah, I want to be able to roll in this, so changing the weight to the 4-7 was really bad. Now what? Well, if we win, we could potentially get Hanuman. Hanuman? No. Well, not yet. But if, like, you know, we can pull and then, I don't know, drop the 5 or something like that. Is it 5 or 4 that we're gonna drop? I think we're dropping the 4, because 5 is a little bit more dangerous. Alright, we see 3 5s. Yeah, at this point, it is important to focus on safety against the player in Riichi as well, so I can't just, you know, try and maximize my win rate, I think. Especially considering, right, again, as we were saying, even though we will try to, you know, even though getting a good weight will increase our win rate, our win rate right now is already pretty low, considering there's not a lot of turns left. So, just getting, you know, surviving for Tenpai is already decent enough. I'm gonna push, because Tenpai is good. Getting the Tenpai payments is good, right? Even though we have a very low chance of winning this hand, I'm okay with pushing. We're also the dealer, which, well, makes it slightly more attractive to push. You can also consider defending, because we are in first place, but our what's it called? Is it chi? No, because I don't want to drop the white. Yeah, white could totally deal into someone, so I don't want to chi. The only tile we can really, or the best tile to drop is probably white. If we, it's too dangerous. No. If it deals in, deals in. Alright. Yeah. What was I saying again? Right, if we cheat that, then we'd have to drop the white, and I'm not really willing to drop the white, I think. So, yeah. That's why I decided to do that. White should have a pretty high dealing rate at that point. Again, I'm okay with pushing this, however. It might be wrong, but I don't think it's wrong. I don't think it's wrong, at least, so that's why I'm doing it. Anyways, we might be able to flush this hand again. We'll see. Player to the left is AFK. Let's go ahead and take a drink of water. So yeah, I mean, unfortunately we did deal in. Let's see here. E. And here we go. I mean, splash time, right? I'll gladly take advantage of the fact that the player seems to be, what's it called? AFK. We're gonna keep this the icon shape, even though we do want to flush, because, well, cheating the red 5, for example, would be nice. I really don't want to cheat that, but is it correct? I feel like we can grade a bit. Yeah. I feel like it's okay to not cheat that. Considering, we should have plenty of chances to call later on anyways because of the player, because the player is in, AFK mode, right? I don't think it's that bad to try and, you know, get a bit more value here. Alright, now what? I mean, if we get the red 5, then we're already... Nah, it's fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop the 4-6. I'm gonna go for value. And this is how we get value. Huge. I'm gonna pair up one of these guys. Boom. And hopefully get into Tenpai, right? If we can get the west pawn, we're gonna wait on the white. Seems like the most likely to come out. And what else were we saying? Right. Yeah, I mean, getting 2,000 points here isn't even necessarily gonna get us out of last place, so I'm not really that excited to go for that. Which is why we're doing this thing. A little bit of funny way to play, but I think it is possibly correct. Momo over here. Alright. Well, unfortunately now we aren't. Sorry. We are still in last place. However, well, we did try our best. It is all last now, and what are our conditions? Is 2,000 points Simo good enough? No. But I'm still gonna cheat. Yeah. I think it's correct to just go ahead and cheat. We have plenty of ways to get another Dua as well at this point still. So I'd rather just complete this shape. And if we have to, we can just go ahead and wait on the Dua, for example, as well. It's not that horrible to look for. Again, considering someone is AFK, it's not. I think it's okay to try and just take advantage of the fact that we can call more tiles than usual, right? And start calling immediately. Is there a chance for the 2-3-4 Sanjoku? Not really. What is that? I think I'm dropping the 2, so... The 4 and the 7 over here are overlapping, it's true. But what we can do is Chi, for example, the 4 pin. Yeah, that works too, I guess. Yeah. However, there's only one 4 mana left, so even though it is, you know, something that we'd like to get, isn't really that good to take. Oh, also, yeah, I kind of forgot that we do need the value from the Dora, so it's gonna... Well, we're gonna have to... Okay, well, see. Like so. We do need the value from the Dora, so I do need to be a bit aggressive over here, right? The dealer over here also could potentially help us out in, you know, having one in what I call it, calling roll on one of these players. So, well, that's something that we need to also be aware of. If our hand looks bad enough, which I mean, isn't great. It isn't great. But we are in Tenpai, so we are still going to push. Can't cheat that, unfortunately, because then we lose Tenpai. But yeah, so at the moment, right? Oh well, that works too. We can if we sumo, it's not going to be enough. So I have to either direct it the player to the left or the player to the right. And well, since the player to the right did drop the tile that we needed, well, we got it at last, and now we're happy. GG, that was a really close game. And well, see you guys in the next one. It was a little bit of a weird one because someone, went AFK. Was called halfway through, but well, that sometimes happens, right? Anyways.